Hi, I'm Barry. We've got something completely different for you today. We brought in Andrew Holland from Holland Finishes, and we're going to do some imitation marbling and graining for you. So the very first piece we're going to create is some imitation Carrara marble. Andrew's brought some of his finishes in, which you can see over here. This is just put on basic MDF, okay? They're remarkable finishes. So do you want to just sort of take us through, Andrew, what you've sort of got here, mate?
Absolutely. What we've got here, this is feathered mahogany, which is from Brazil. That's all in water-based. All of these products are in water-based finishes. This is a white Carrara marble. This could be a paint finish that can be applied to pillars or panelling. And we've also got some yellow sienna marble here. That's been quarried out in Italy now, so that's not achievable to have the real thing.
So that's all gone, you can't get that anymore?
No, you can't. So the only way to have it in people's properties or historical homes is to actually have it painted. So quite often fireplaces or wall panelling is made of that. This
one, yeah, it's beautiful.
And then here we have an oak finish on MDF. And this is a quartered oak, and this is a heart grain oak, and that could be applied to doors, skirting board, or frames, door frames. So
these are all the skills that your normal painter and decorator, or your painter and decorator, is going to need just to succeed in the industry, really. Yes. Okay, so we're going to try and cover these in these series of videos. Okay. Also, what we're going to do today is, again, we're going to do some practicing on these. These are eggshell panels. They're just MDF. We've painted these up, we've primed them, we've applied a few coats of eggshell on the top. We applied it with the Lucas Pro Finish brush. There's no brush marks in there. Obviously, with it being a piece of marble, it doesn't contain brush marks. Okay, so it's got to be ultra smooth. Once you've done some practicing on here, then we're going to create a marble finish on this fireplace. Okay, so again, this fireplace, we bought this from our local DIY store, just in pine, and we've applied all the knot in the primer, and all the eggshells that you'll see on the other videos. And then this is now ready then to do some imitation marble. So Andrew, can you just sort of take us through some of the tools and equipment that people are going to need, obviously, to create this finish for us?
Sure, please? Absolutely. What we've got here, Barry, we've got a hog hair softener.
Yeah. That
helps us to manipulate the paints on the surface.
Yeah.
We've got a badger hair softener. And
so you can see that one. How long have you had this one for?
Oh, I can't remember now. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's really, really soft. So it's made of badger hair, yeah?
Yes, yeah, it's made of badger hair, and that just helps us to soften and blend the colours that we'll be using.
Yeah, so ultra soft, yeah.
That's right. Here, yeah. Yep. Then we've got a swan feather or a goose feather.
Yeah, and where are you getting these from?
There's a company in London that supplies them. I'm not sure where they get them from, but...
Off the back of a swan, I guess.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I don't think the swan's too happy about it, yeah.
No, that's right. We've also got some natural sea sponges.
Yeah.
That helps us to create texture within the paints when we're manipulating the surfaces.
Yeah, and you slightly dampen these as well, yeah?
Yes, we've dampened those. Yeah. And then we've got paints here. We've got the Daler-Rowney titanium white here.
Yeah.
And we've also got the ultramarine, which is a blue colour. And we've also got the Daler-Rowney Payne's grey. And all of these products are acrylic. Yeah. And what we have here, we've got a scumble glaze.
Okay. So what's the glaze? What's that like? I see you've got some in here.
Yes, that's right. It's almost like a water-based varnish.
Yeah.
But it stays open, so it stays wet for a long period of time, and that helps us to manipulate. It gives us time to manipulate the paints to replicate the Carrara marble, which is a white marble with a grey vein going through. So this just helps us to apply the paints within the surface, and we can blend the colours together, and we have that as a base coat.
Brilliant. Right then, we'll get on with some marbling.